This is, in many people's mind, the most beautiful beach here in Puerto Escondido, and in my opinion, it really is stunning. Good morning guys, and welcome back to another video here from Puerto Escondido. Today is our last day, and in fact we're actually not staying overnight here. We're going to be taking a night bus out of Puerto Escondido. So we've got a day to actually visit the city itself, the beaches that they have here. I don't know what's going to be open, I have no idea what's closed, but for the most part I'm hoping it's going to be a good day. Now over there behind me is Playa Principal. That's the main principal beach. I haven't shot anything there, I haven't shown you anything there because it's completely closed. You can't even get close to it. It's just completely shut off, closed off. So if you come to Puerto Escondido and it's not in the pandemic, you'll probably be able to visit it. But for today, we're not going to be able to do that. But we're going to continue on. But first, let's go ahead and get some breakfast. Nunca vas a sentirte mal. Well, for some little breakfast, we've come to a place known as Smoked Fish El Viejo. They're famous for their smoked fish tacos. And obviously, I had to get a smoked fish taco and I got a shrimp taco. But what is, I'm gonna squeeze just some lemon right on top of it. They have so many toppings. They've got salsa, and most amazingly, they've got this olive oil parsley mix, which is just exceptional. I put some salsa on top, put some parsley mix on top. This is absolutely packed. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh, that might be one of the best smoked fishes I've ever had in my life. That is incredible. The flavor of the smoked fish, out of this world. Yeah, that's really, really good. It's kind of a pricier place. It's right like in the middle central area of Puerto Escondido. So a lot of tourists come here, but really, really good fish tacos. All right, let's head to the beach. Well, after literally just like a 10-minute walk from the fish taco place, we've come to the first beach of the day, and this is amazing. This is Playa Puerto Angelito. The great thing about this beach is that it's in this sort of cove, so the cove sort of protects the water. It's not very choppy, the waves are really small, and the sand is actually really fine. It's not pure white, but the water is really blue, the sand is really nice. It's a really, really nice beach. I'm surprised by how good this beach is, how beautiful it is, but it's definitely a place worth visiting here in Puerto Escondido. I didn't realize the beaches here would be so nice, but there's also not that many people right now because of the pandemic, so it's a good idea to come here. Well, we've come to the next stop after a quick descent down maybe 100 stairs. This is, in many people's mind, the most beautiful beach here in Puerto Escondido, and in my opinion, it really is stunning. This is Playa Carrizalillo. What makes this beach beautiful is that it's located right in this bay. The sand is white, the water is just crystal turquoise blue. It's so clear, you can see the rock. I'm just flying the drone above the water, you can see the rocks below the water. It's so clear. For surfers, this is beautiful because these waves are nice. It's in a cove, so the waves aren't too big. So if you're starting to learn how to surf, this is a perfect place to do that as well. You've got a couple restaurants, but most of the people here are just swimming, enjoying the atmosphere. It's absolutely stunning. Families come here on a nice like today, like a Sunday afternoon, to enjoy the beach, and for absolutely good reason. It is stunning. It's beautiful, and there's no other word to describe it. So if you're here in Puerto Escondido, this might be the most beautiful beach here. This place is too beautiful, the weather is too hot, the sun is out, it's a completely beautiful blue sky today. I'm gonna need to take a dip, so I think I'm gonna go inside and check out what the water is like. Well, that has got to be one of the most beautiful beaches here in Mexico. It's just stunning. The water, the sand, everything is just perfect about that place. And I'm surprised when I went in to swim, there are actually a bunch of fishes deep in there. There's not a lot of coral, but there are fishes in there. The water is clear. It's a beautiful place to be if you're here in Puerto Escondido. One of the best beaches I've seen on the Pacific coast. All right, we got a very steep hike up, so we're gonna do that and get back up onto the streets. Well, fortunately we went earlier in the morning. Because of the current pandemic, they've sort of limited the number of people that can go onto the beach. So as I left, there was like a huge line of people trying to get back into the beach. So just keep that in mind if you're coming during the pandemic. If you're gonna stay there, don't leave, because that spot is very, very valuable. But let's go ahead and head on to the next stop. Well, the next stop I wanted to get to is right behind this gate. It's Playa Coral. It's supposed to be a beautiful white sand beach with blue water, but unfortunately it's locked and closed. I think it might be because of the pandemic, but that really, really sucks. So we're gonna head on to the last beach, and then after that we're gonna decide which beach is the best, and then just head down. Arrived to the next stop here on another beach. This is Pacocho Beach. I have to say, Playa Bachoco is one of the most beautiful beaches I've seen here in Mexico, but it's kind of different from the other beaches we've seen today. First, because it's not in a cove, it's the open ocean, which means that the waves are very, very strong. Like, these are very, very intense waves. They're not joking around here. It is intense. And second, there's not really that much development here. It's just kind of like an open pit of sand that's just there. It's just open area. So it's really, really different from the other beaches, and it's kind of far away from the center of Puerto Escondido, so it's not as popular, but I love it here. It's absolutely beautiful and it is incredible. Don't try and swim here because it's very dangerous. That wave is really, really strong, but it's a fun experience.
Unfortunately, it started raining a little bit just now, but it looks like the rain may be holding out, so it may not actually come all the way. But the interesting thing about Bachoco is that you can actually crawl across some rocks to get to the other side, which is Playa Coral, which is the one where they charge 80 pesos to get in. So actually you can kind of get in there for free if you're, you know, brave enough and you're willing to crawl over the rocks. It's really not that hard to go across into the rocks, so if you're here, might as well just go to the other beach instead of paying 80 pesos. It's much easier to do. But anyways, let's talk about the 4 beaches we visited today here in Puerto Escondido. I have to say, I am very impressed by the beaches here. I did not expect the beaches to be this good, but my personal favorite is Carinsalilla. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think I got it wrong. I'll put it on the screen. Anyways, you guys know which one I'm talking about. It's the one that's hidden between the cove. For me, that crystal blue water is just amazing. I mean, that is almost like Filipino standard. That sand is pure white. And I have to say, for me, I really liked Playa Coral, which is that one that charges 80 pesos. It, you know, may be a little bit expensive, but you can get in for free. And I would say the water there is really blue as well. It's really nice to visit as well. Bachoco, I liked it because if you're adventurous and you want to go and get challenged by the waves, this is the place to do it. But word of warning, it is a dangerous place. I went into the water and literally the waves were so strong, I did a somersault underwater, couldn't breathe, got injured in my back because it hit the sand hard. So just keep that in mind. The waves are very strong because there's no cove to protect it. That is literally the open ocean right behind me. That is Playa Bachoco, and it is, you know, dangerous. Puerto Angelito is really nice, but it's also really small, so it's pretty packed, and there's just tons of like little stalls and restaurants and everything. So each beach to its own has its own pros, has its own cons. I think it's definitely up to you which beach you want to go to, but you can easily spend, you know, an afternoon at any of these beaches and have an amazing time. What we're gonna do now is just gonna wait here for a little bit, but after that we're gonna head back. We're leaving Puerto Escondido today. Today is our last day, so that's it for Puerto Escondido. It's been a beautiful time. There is a lot of things to do here that I didn't even realize were here, so definitely if you're in the area, come and check this place out. It is absolutely stunning. But that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.